So we're on day 39 of this government shutdown, and there still doesn't entirely appear to be an end in sight. And I was talking yesterday about how Democrats offered the Republicans probably their best deal they've ever offered, which was just a 1 year extension of the Affordable Care Act subsidies in exchange for reopening the government. And Republican John Thune, Senate Majority Leader John Thune, said, "Yeah, we're not doing that. That's a non starter." Well, John Thune was talking to reporters today, and he couldn't confirm whether or not there would be any sort of inclusion of the Affordable Care Act subsidies in anything that does get passed. But he said the Senate is going to stay in session until they come up with some kind of a compromise, working through weekends, holding sessions on weekends, etc. They were going to take Veterans Day off. That apparently isn't happening. And they're actually going to be pushing ahead. Now, he said all he can guarantee is a process toward passing something on the Affordable Care Act subsidies, but not that it would be in the final bill. But what we are hearing is that what Democrats have suggested and what some other senators are saying could be in the bill would be funding the government in full through January 30th, funding other parts of the government till the end of the fiscal year, which is September 30th, and all the Democrats would get back is that 1 year extension. And we don't know if that's actually going to be in there. Now, I think without any extension of the Affordable Care Act subsidies and without any sort of movement on the Medicaid cuts, I think if Democrats agree to just open the government back up after this long, they will have lost whatever momentum they have had. They have the bargaining chip right now. They need to get at least something out of these discussions. I think they may actually get it. I think John Thune is just sitting here posturing for the media, etc., trying to prove a point, not wanting to give away his hand until the details are all hammered out and it comes up for a vote. But then we don't know what is the House going to do with it. Mike Johnson is going to have to bring the House back to vote on anything that gets passed, because this would not be in agreement with the bill they passed. Both sides must agree before it goes on to Donald Trump for a signature. So we will see how this progresses, but the Senate is staying in Washington, D.C. for the foreseeable future, trying to get a deal done, and I think they may actually get something accomplished. We'll just have to see what that something actually turns into.